Hello, my name is Frank Gonzalez. I will be talking about Module 4. The chapter is about mapping the theory and the 7 traditions in the field of communication theory. The tradition I will be talking about is going to be the semiotic tradition. When I was doing this module and answering the focus questions, I found this concept to be fascinating, or the tradition. Through the reading, it explains how we process words differently, as symbols, interaction, or words. Symbols and words work together, but symbols could be drawings. They use an example of how in the cave drawings and everything, and how they have different meanings. But when you look at them, the way we process things really explains what was happening, or what they meant to draw, or the story that they were doing. And so, but the thing is, it's different for other people. Of course, maybe a group of people will understand, oh yeah, that's what it means, oh yeah, I see that. But others people, like, you know what, they look into it more deeper. They use example of in the book, they use an example of a hug. It has a meaning of love, caring for somebody, friendship, and support, which they were focusing on intimacy. They use symbols are interpreted differently among all of us. Myself, I see a kiss to the cheek when I meet somebody. When I meet someone is a symbol of greeting someone. It could be because in my culture, being Mexican American, or Chicano, it could be that it's one other way you say hello to a loved one or a friend. It's mostly where you do it to a female, so your mom, your aunt, your grandma, or a friend. Usually you always do that, but mostly to the female side. And well, the females, they usually do that to everybody, even so her dad, her mom, her grandma, anybody like that, they usually do that. Most people who kiss on the cheek would be a significant other, or a family member like your grandma or mom in different cultures. In the semiotic tradition, it explains how we all interpret symbols differently, and they could easily be misunderstood. So like where I was talking about how in my culture we do that, if I kiss somebody randomly on the cheek when I say hello, they would take it differently. And but also if I was giving a kiss to my girlfriend, well, that's the way we say hello, or we greet each other, or whatever. For another example is physical contact could mean different things for others. If I hold my girlfriend's hand, it means a symbol of trust and love. But it also differs when it comes to different relationships. Like if somehow I was holding my male friend's hand, it could be misunderstood, like if I was attracted to that person, or it could be taken as a sign of support. This is the reason why understanding how others could perceive what you are saying or doing will improve your communication. The 7 tradition theory is focused on ways we interact with others, but the semiotic tradition really dives into more of the receiver side of the transaction. In conclusion, in the semiotic tradition, it really dives into how the human mind views this form of communication. As the book states, most theorists grounded in the semiotic tradition are trying to explain and reduce the misunderstanding created by the use of ambiguous symbols. And to wrap up things, it's just a lot of things could go wrong. It's just a lot of misunderstanding to the way you look at somebody, not just in the semiotic tradition, but it's just really understanding what is really going on, or what things mean, words, or doing whatever. All right, thank you.